Lo! 'Tis I, Mothman. Probably. Probably Mothman. And I think you're you. Oh, getting my bearings. I think it's time to get those wooden walls up. I think it might be night? Night enough. My hopeful intent is that this will... Speaking of hopeful intents, just the immediate rain is outstanding. I was going to say, my hopeful intent is to give this sort of a fort in the Black Forest kind of vibe. We'll see exactly how well that pans out for me, but we'll get there. You know, I find myself wanting to potentially take out a couple birds with as few stones as possible. What's up, David Boney? And in saying that, I mean, I'm thinking this path that I've cleared, maybe what I'll do is I'll run along it, and... Actually, I know there's a bridge what needs building. And that being out in the rain's not the best, but I can handle the stamina debuff. The regen's not too bad with the rested bonus. At least I think they mostly cancel each other out. A little bit of stamina. Oh yeah, okay, so rested does fully overpower that, that's good. Wait, does wet actually change your resistances? Hang on. Oh, wild! Weak versus lightning and frost. Okay! I feel as though a past ass-kicking was just explained to me. Alright, we got some options here. Step one, I think, is just going to be getting some wood back to second lamp. And yeah, this will give me a good chance to look at it as I'm rounding up. Okay, so I want to clear those trees. Okay. Okay, so I think it'll poke well out of the pines, but I don't know about the firs. That's okay, though, because I'm very core wood rich at the moment. So something that just gives me regular wood might not be the worst idea. If I can, I don't think I can sleep through this. I'm going to attempt it, and if I can't, I'll just... Nope, okay. I'll just keep going as I am then. Some of those away. Some of those away. Actually, I know what I can do. I can make some more bronze and see if I can't get a better axe. I can make 10. Just need some wood and some leather. I've got that. Right. Could I have some wood out here? Fantastic. What do we got? Upgrade that. Oh, that's right, there are smithing upgrades. God. I played this game enough, you'd think I'd remember this. We're gonna... kind of forgot that there were a bunch of upgrades I need to put around that. Mild temptation to futz about with that corner. Ooh, I kind of like how the stairs poke through the roof. Okay. You know what, we'll try to balance you there, and no, it will not. It's gonna bother me. Yeah, we'll put you there until I actually get something that I need to fill out the space that way. Okay, a little bit more bronze. So that's going to break a little bit faster. Oh, that's fine. We'll focus on smelting some more. But I think I just need some more of both, to be honest. Constant shuffle of kind of needing to do a little bit of everything. Need the metal to upgrade the axe, which makes clearing the path easier so that I can get to various places, but there's no point really going to places until I can get Surtling Cores, because then I can make portals back to those places once I'm done making pretty roads to them. And Surtling Cores would also help me smelt the metal faster, so maybe I've just solved my own dilemma. I need to go find more Surtling Cores. If I'm doing that, then I do not need some of this equipment that I've got. That's the treasure chest. I really don't want to put anything up there. I'm realizing that's really not a great place to have chests. It's such a sort of a weird place to get up to. I could do like some half slabs off of there, maybe. Oh, raid! Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, well, let's give this a test. So, okay, yeah, they'd be running over there a little bit more if they could get across that. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stand here and try to not suck at archery. Later on, I'm sure I'll get a hankering for melee, but I think I'm still using leather, so I don't think that jumping into a horde of Grey Dwarves is, super wise when they've got poison damage and, I guess, claw damage, and, of course, true enemy of the moth, the bonk. I'd be landing more of these shots if I wasn't getting pelted by rocks. I've definitely gotten too used to having that nice Draugr Fang with high archery in my other game. Of course, I could also just be bad with the bow. That's a possibility that I have to consider. Oh, there's probably few enough. I heard the sound of something getting murked off in the woods, but I cannot for the life of me tell if it's something I need to worry about. Yeah, we'll just deposit this normally. Straight into the fire is not quite what I meant by normally, but it works. Carrots might be ready soon, that'd be a treat. I suppose since a stack is about 30, I should be aiming for about 3 smelters, and that'd be what? Be 60 coal I'd need. I can do 20 a pop, so I guess I need 3 smelters and 3 kilns, and that will give me a surplus of coal so I can hopefully build an overstock so I don't always need to burn as I am going. At least that would be the hope. Whether or not that's the execution, we shall see in time. Flowers go there. I fully mean to cram that in there, but we'll take the torches. Torches are useful. And spear. Spear is useful. I do enjoy the spear in the hallways of the... Yeah, we'll swap it around this way. I tend not to use the axes in combat, so we'll put it over here kind of with the resource gathering tools and the building tools. Alright. Let's see, there's one there, and then there's one just over there, so we'll head that way. Door opening. Now's probably a lovely time to mention I'm not super comfortable in dark spaces. Tight spaces, Dark, tight spaces, definitely not a fan. That's why I crave the lamp. Oh. Aha. I think I have like 2 left at the second lamp. So that should be enough to make one more something. We went down that way and it was empty, so we're now left with 2 paths. I know I'm talking about not liking the dark and I'm taking the only light sources from the environment. But the loot gremlin in me is ravenous, if not else. Okay, that's not exactly a cornucopia of stuff. Ooh, that's a bone pile. Now that's a sight. Alright, that's 9. Okay, so I know I have at least 1 more back at the second lamp, so that's at least 2 more things we can make. I believe we need 4's worth total. So we need 2 more smelters, 2 more kilns. That might be it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, well, you know, tidy little burial crypt. Let's mark that off the map and drop this stuff back off. Don't have any stone out here. 'Tis fine, 'tis fine. That's treasure, that's treasure. That's a weapon, that's for smelting. See, I know I like took out a bird, but I think those feathers are elsewhere. Like this is just from trees and random boxes. Like Unless you're really stocking up on arrows. Like, when you have the higher resource rate, you really don't have to mess with the birds too much. Okay. This was sort of the equipment chest, so I'm going to put the better arrows there. And stone. I know this started off with me saying, like, oh, let's build some walls, and then I immediately pivoted. But, I think I said it early on, there's a badness to my method. Let's see, I could just start with that and start building up a supply of... Inkling it might be that. I think these always just, like, go back farther than I think they will. Yeah, like, that's so much farther back than I thought. Alright, each one needs 25, so I need 75 on top. Guess if I did a fourth, I could just grab 2 stacks, but until I have that belt, I don't really feel like being over-encumbered every time I load these up. Even though I'm going to be over-encumbered every time I fill up the smelters. No, I don't have any coal. Crammed it all in there, I did. Yes, I did. There. Might throw the rest of the stone there, because I'm going to be pulling that out at some point here in the near future. And let's see if we can't make some bronze and lighten our load just a wee bit. Yeah, let's grab some leather and upgrade that. Guess you could say that beat was fire. Sorry. Slay me. Slap some more copper here. Probably gonna want our own. Well, I suppose what I could do is put a box here with all the coal, since all the coal slots face that way, and then put copper on, or ore on this side and run it that way. Right, seems fair. I'm still considering doing something a little bit different with this fireplace. I don't mind, like, the slope down to the corner vibe of it, but I don't know. I always feel like my designs are a little bit weaker when I'm building on something that's already there. I like the aesthetic thought of, you know, reclaiming ruins and, you know, trying to bring life to those places again. But unfortunately for my talent in Valheim, not quite my forte. That away. Running off into the Black Forest with nothing but a hammer and some hopes. I swear I bumped into another burial crypts. Is that one? I think that's just a rock. Ah, it's a troll cave. Less thrilling? It's not like I'm playing hardcore. If a troll turns me into a paste, it's not like I can't come just get my stuff. But still, if I can remain unpancaked, I think it is my right to wish to remain unpancaked. Am I an idiot? Does that just come over this way and then... Huh. Alright, well. Good fact to remember, the third swing of most combos, or whatever the last attack is, tends to be the strongest. And there's usually a decent chance that if the enemy's health is low, and you've hit them a couple times in quick succession, and you're hitting them then with the third attack, you can usually stagger them out of a swing or something. You know, something to consider. Sometimes the best defense is a stick and a willingness to swing it. What the hell is this party room? Are you testing the stick thing I said? Oh, why is there a rancid remains here? Yikes. Alright, we're gonna back off for just a moment. Not, like, grievously dangerous for this point in the game, but enough to make you pay attention. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, the Big Vizier of the Elder. Perfect. Where is... Alright, off in the fog like the lands between. Gotcha. Alright. That stone circle I was considering turning into a dock of some kind might be a consideration there. Stone ring dock there, maybe one there too. Things to consider. Things to consider. But we know where the Elder is now, so that's pretty cool. Because the sooner we take them out, the sooner we can get to the swamps. And the swamps is where we're gonna find some iron. And iron's how we cut the stone. Yes, it's all coming together. Is this... did I come this way? Was this just the... Yeah, okay, this was just the room with all the skeletons going hog wild. Okay, I have one inventory slot left that I'm going to rapidly fill with mushrooms faster than I can stop myself. The only thing I like truly hate seeing in the burial crypts, the ghosts. Okay, that felt a little targeted, home dog. Like I was saying, I don't like seeing the ghosts. Trying to play off the fact I don't also like seeing the rancid remains. I get a second one? Alright. Alright, Valheim's listening today. Alright, now I actually have to make some choices. I'm keeping that for sure. Loud as it may sound, I might leave the cache. Got room for 5 more. So I can hold up to 50 of the pearls. And there is still an up area too. I think, at least, these don't always go anywhere. It goes somewhere. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, let me... we'll leave the trophies here for now. I'm going to get plenty of those through myriad means. Okay, are you actually a skeleton, or are you just ambiance? Well, I'm back to the door, so we're gonna take that as sign to leave. And back to second lamp. Alright. That's a pretty good haul. That's 20. That's more than enough for what I need, and then nice little helping for some portals. Alright. Alright, I think the plan is starting to come together, actually. Or a plan, I should say. Because what I'm thinking is, now that I have... I really wasn't sure how many Surtling Cores I was going to be getting out of the burial chambers I had found, but with 10 of them, I can get the other smelting things I wanted up and running, and then I have enough for 5, which isn't enough to do anything, but I have enough for 4, which is 2 sets of portals. Which... that would be enough to set up something to go from first light to second, or first lamp to second lamp, as well as, wow, I need to find the trader. The going from first lamp to second lamp, pretty quick and easy. We would also be able to potentially set that up in that portal hub that I've mentioned once or twice, which means it might be time to start considering building that. At least like the floor plan for it. Floor plan for it. This is not where these go. Oh, is the force moving again? I swear I was getting no raids for a while, and now it feels like I'm getting actually quite a few. Let me put these down. Let me repair my junk here. I'll take what archery experience I can get. I kind of dig fighting them back here. There is a part of me a bit worried that they'll eventually be able to do enough damage to break the rock. Well, I'm probably not worried about the Great Orbs ever hitting that point. I am deeply worried about, like, the ground is shaking and then a bunch of trolls show up. They will be able to smash the heck out of this rock, and if there is underneath it enough of a ramp to walk up to my base, then that may be the day we find out our defenses are not quite so ironclad as we think. Something, overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. I don't know why my hand always jumps when I'm firing, but if it annoys you, let me assure you it annoys me too. I think I'm accounting for movement that isn't there. I think I just watched that grayling forget why they were here for a second. Alright, let's thin out this problem real quick, and then we'll see about some good old-fashioned cleanup. Honorable melee. Alright, let's do it. That is not honorable melee, good sir. That is having your home dogs jump a guy. That's been tidied up. Realized I left some stuff down here. There we go. Not too worried about the resin. I have plenty. Stone and wood. This is fine. Where was I? I was having a delightful time planning stuff, and then the Great Orbs came and, much like an intrusive thought, demanded my attention for a little bit longer than I fully wanted to give it. No, don't take my Surtling Cores. I wasn't paying attention to what I was clicking. Very good, very good. Plenty of ancient seeds. When I get to the Elder, I'm going to be able to make them very, very mad. Grab that. And let's get that furnace up and rolling. I suppose we could either do it there or we could do it along here. Yeah, now I'll do it over here because the coal ports are on this side anyway, so I can pick up the coal there and just keep walking along that way. Grab ore down there and walk it back this way, maybe? Well, I'm perhaps a little more undecided on that, but I will see what mood takes me. Thank you. There we go. Actually, I know what we can do. Now, I might do something a little bit fancier with some of this stuff. But I think something that I can make work here pretty well is just keeping stuff lined up over there. Maybe what we'll do is we'll like line that up there. I need 75 coal. Well, I need 60, but take 75 by just splitting that stack. We load these up, and we can smelt a full stack of whatever metal we're feeling like. Well, that's not true technically, but we're not to the point of worrying about that yet. Alright, that leaves that to be full of ore, but we can come break this chest, grab that wood, and for right now, we'll eventually do 2, but for now we'll just do 1. Take all the finished bars in there. Okay, requires a little bit of an interesting angle, but it works out fine in the end. Alright. Well, I think it is time to call that adventure there for now. Oh, sweet, mushrooms. You know, we're gonna let those grow for aesthetics. Clearly I'm the appropriate level of distractible. But with night falling upon the Black Forest again and a full suite of smelting going on outside, I think that is a fair enough place to end for now. I think next time the plan is going to be to try and clear the path leading back to the sacrificial stones and to First Lamp. I think what we'll do is we'll bring a cart with us and we'll do our best to just clear it as we go. I know there is a point where we're going to have to make a bridge, and I think we'll do a simple one to start, and then we'll come back and we'll make it a little bit prettier. But those are worries for after another sleep. I'll catch you next time. Peace and love.